Hi there folks, Simon here, how are we doing? Well, I'm at Suvarnabhumi Airport in Bangkok right now, waiting on my flight to Taiwan. There's the plane right there, which I've got to stop over, and then I'm heading on to Brisbane. I had this flight booked all along because I knew I'd have to come back to Brisbane to get my work visa done and all that kind of thing. The technicalities with Thai visa laws are, really next level. So yeah, it's probably a pretty good time to sit back and reflect on the past 2 months and how things have gone. It's obviously the first thing that comes to mind is getting ripped off by the crowdfunding consultancy company, and therefore, not getting any publicity for our crowdfunding campaign and not getting any contributions. That's, as I mentioned before, it's quite possibly the biggest blow that I've had yet. In this whole thing of, excluding the whole, illness that went before it. But, it's been quite a bit to overcome, but we are fighting hard to overcome that. We've managed to scrape together some money, borrow bits and pieces, and we've got an office which we needed for our business registration. That's Thai law as well. And things are starting to happen. We're getting a little bit of traction on social media. People are starting to become aware that we exist, which is really good. One of the big things that the crowdfunding money was going to be used for was some promotion, to let people know that we do exist. One of the other really positive things was heading up to Mesot to, my goal was to try and make some connections with some NGOs up there and see if I could find some organisations to work with. It was a little bit harder than I thought. That's understandable. They're quite wary that people who, head up there and, call them and knock on their door, or it might be like volunteerists or something like that are just maybe, not in it for the most, positive or altruistic purposes. But, the things I was able to learn moving forward, I'm really happy that I do know the way forward for our pro bono activities with GVIC. That's going to be great. Working with Penny has been awesome. She's a champion, and through everything that's happened over the last month or so, things not having gone to plan, it's awesome to have someone that will stay in your corner. So that's really cool. We're definitely a good team at GVIC, which I'm really happy about. To get back here to Thailand, I'll be in Australia for 2.5 weeks, and to get back here, thankfully, I'd been saving frequent flyer points for a rainy day, and I knew that one day I would need them, and I've managed to save enough to get me back to Thailand. I think I get back on the 19th of September, and luckily, I think I bought them and had like 1,000 frequent flyer points left in my account, so worked out well. We fight on. We fight another day, people, and whatever it is that I have to do to make GVIC a success, not just for myself, not just for Penny, not just for the customers we're going to have, for the people that we're looking to help on a pro bono basis as well. Going to Mesot really reinforced the importance of what we can do and the difference that we can make. We will fight on, and we are starting another crowdfunding campaign. We're going to take a different approach to promotion this time, obviously, and we will be offering some really good rewards. We're not just sticking our hand out and saying, give us money. No, we will have some very good rewards that you can use and rewards that you can donate to people who need them. So that'll be good. I have to be honest with you folks, I am feeling quite tired. working 7-day weeks, nothing unusual in that when you're starting a business, and plus I was doing that in Australia anyway. Sleeping on my friend's sofa, which admittedly it's an L-shaped sofa, which does help. They are good sofas to sleep on. But yeah, the emotional aspect of it, I think, having to fight on through what's happened. That crowdfunding promotion company that really screwed us over, they knew my situation right from the start. They knew I'd opted for crowdfunding because I was coming from a position where I'd been sick for 3, almost 4 years, hadn't been able to work, and I didn't have any savings, but I had a great idea. Yet they were still willing to take my money, offer me false hope, and rip me off. So I think I'd be lying if, I always try and stay positive. I've tried through everything, and it does take a lot of energy sometimes. I'd be lying if I said it didn't have a big impact on me. I didn't start this video diary to sit here and lie to you and say everything's fine, I'm always happy, look at me, it's so great. No. That's not what it's about. I do have to admit that in the week or so after I realised that I had been ripped off and that the situation it had left me in, I have to admit that, there's some very, very, very dark thoughts that I hadn't had for quite a while did return. It was quite unpleasant. But I realised that, that you have to keep that hope in front of you. And many knowledgeable people experienced in treating depression say that hope is the key to it, and maintaining hope. And I still have that in spades. I know I can make GVIC a success, both commercially and for our volunteering and pro bono activities. I know that it's possible. We have a great idea, we have a great plan, we've got a great team, we're going to move forward and do it. And that's not just me being positive. I never would have even bothered with this if I didn't think it was going to be worth it. But yeah, it did hit me pretty hard, and I have to admit that I think just dealing with the emotional aspect of it, I am quite tired. I'm looking forward to sleeping in a bed. I do have a night in Taipei tonight, and I'm staying in a little hotel there. I had all that sorted out before, so I'll thank God for planning from a while ago. But that'll be nice, and then staying at Mum and Dad's place for a while and seeing some friends will be good. Doing my visa to get back here. It's a lot of paperwork, but that'll be fine. But yeah, looking to recharge, and we'll see what happens. Okay. Oh, okay. These final calls just have not stopped. You probably noticed that I had to pick up the lav man. I had it clipped on the shirt, but I just was a little bit worried that wasn't going to cut it. So people are starting to arrive for the flight. I love that. Oh, that does look cool when you look down the hallway like that. There's Thai Airways coming in. As you are probably aware, if you saw my terrible attempt at the first crowdfunding video before I had the microphone and stuff, you'd be aware that I'm a big aircraft nerd. I'm not ashamed of it. I don't care. I love them. And I can see planes here from airlines that I've never seen before, which is really cool. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to go nerd out and enjoy that for a while. Catch a bit of sleep on the plane. Eva Air's great. Looking forward to being in Taiwan again. I really enjoyed it there last time. All right, folks. Well, we shall talk soon. I'll check in with you when I can. Take care. I'm looking forward to a little bit of rest and recharging the batteries. All right. Onwards and upwards, we shall talk soon. Bye for now.